Public procurement is the backbone of governance, a process where governments acquire goods, services, and infrastructure to serve their citizens. It's a system designed to foster national development and improve public welfare. But when corruption seeps in, the consequences can be devastating. This is our story of Malaysia's procurement scandal with a focus on the infamous Scorpene Submarine affair.
Siasatan berhubung pembelian kapal segi itu sudah dimasukkan dalam kuota. Difahamkan situ rujuk pembelian kapal selam kontroversi.
Over the years, Malaysia has been rocked by procurement scandals, from the colossal 1MDB debacle to the literal combat ship LCS controversy. Each case has exposed deep-rooted corruption within public institutions, draining billions of ringgit from the nation's coffers. These scandals have become a painful reminder of the importance of integrity in public administration. The Scorpene submarine affair involved allegations of inflated contracts, kickbacks, and mismanagement. Initially hailed as a milestone in strengthening national defence, the project soon became the symbol of betrayal and inefficiency. Billions of ringgit meant for safeguarding the nation were siphoned off through corrupt practice, leaving the public to question where is their hard-earned tax money was truly going. The impact of procurement scandal goes far beyond financial loss. Corruption not only drains public funds but also robs communities of opportunities for progress. Imagine a child optimized to a school or a family struggling without access to proper healthcare, all because funds meant for these purposes were misissued. The ripple effect extends across the economy, discouraging foreign investment, increasing national debt, and undermining Malaysia's reputation on the global stage. Addressing these issues requires systematic reform, reinforcement of regulations, political interference in procurement decisions, and inadequate protections for whistleblowers have allowed corruption to thrive unchecked. The lack of transparency in closed-door negotiations and opaque bidding process has created a fertile ground for abuse, making it essential to demand change at every level of governance.
The issues of corruption is more on a human factor, because every transaction or every activities in procurement are using public money. So public money used to plan for government spending. If there is malpractices happen during the procurement, it will affect the sources, the revenue of the government. And indirectly it will affect the implementation of the government or the social policy, socio-economic policy and project. So that would be the consequences. And of course, when we talk about the procurement policies itself, basically the government did the policy, procurement policy because we want to cater, or we want to make sure that we can continuously serve the people. If there is malpractices, the issues of corruption happen during these activities, so indirectly it will affect the benefit to the people. So that is why it's very important for the government, especially the government officials, to make sure that they follow exactly the procedures in each methods of procurement. What are the factors that contribute to the issues of corruption in the procurement activities? Of course, every method have their procedures. If the official break the procedures, that would be the main contribute to the issues of corruption. Sometimes the issues of corruption that involve in procurement is because of the process of reporting itself. Okay? Because what? When we did the procurement, not every method been done by cash. Of course, it involves several approach by using maybe the treasury bill, the vouchers, the bonds. The process of reporting on this transaction also will lead to the issues of corruption. That is why it's very important for a government official to follow exactly the principle of accounting and also the types of accounting. If you ask on the key factors would be the process from the beginning you start to involve in procurement activities till the end of the procurement activities. You are not follow the procedures and you are not properly record for each transaction or each process and procedure that you go through for that. So that will be the factors. What government can do is extremely implement on the penalty that's supposed to be done and working together with the authority. I think nowadays the MECC, Malaysian Anti-Corruption, are very extremely do their investigation on the issues that relate to the procurement, not only the procurement activities, all the issues that involve the malpractices and corruption. That's what the government did, and I think this effort would be one of the effort that can open the eyes of the people so that now they start to be careful in dealing with all the process of procurement. Now everything can be done through online. The application, the process of reviewing, including the process of e-bidding. That would be good in terms of shorten the time, okay, and shorten the waiting list among the supplier or the contractor. But at the same time, we still need human to control and monitor. To finalizing it, we cannot just let the system to make decision. We still have we need people to decide and choose the best among the best alternative that the government have. So I think the perbendaharaan, the treasury, time to time they will start to improve their system by using the electronic system to help reduce or minimizing the time and also the process. But still, for the contractor or supplier to get into the system, they have to do it manually and have to do their own checking before the submission. The government still have the procurement board team, the committee to check and finalizing the application or the procurement proposal. So in this, I think people and the system have to work together because system itself cannot work by their own. They need people to monitor and to check, regularly check on the system. Not only that, the reporting on the progress of work also be done online through my application, my result application. So every contractor and supplier, they have to report through this system, my result application. So yes, now government had improved, but at the same time we need people to work together to control the system. The system is just to reduce the work burden of the government official, but we cannot rely all to the system. We still need people to do the decision.
Addressing procurement scandals, such as the Scorpene Submarine affair, requires several strategies. The scandal, involving alleged kickbacks and military submarine purchases, highlights the need for open bidding systems and full disclosure of contract details to enhance transparency. E-procurement platforms can improve accountability, while whistleblower protection laws encourage the reporting of corruption without fear. Regular training for procurement officers ensures compliance with ethical standards. Independent oversight bodies must monitor processes, investigate corruption, and impose penalties. The lack of such oversight in the Scorpene case shows the need for robust governance to safeguard public funds. Procurement scandals drain public funds, harm economic growth, and compromise public services due to systematic weaknesses like poor transparency and enforcement. Solutions such as policy reforms, digital tools, whistleblower protection, capacity building, and independent oversight can address these issues. By implementing these measures, Malaysia can restore public trust, improve governance, and ensure efficient use of public funds. Collaborative efforts from policymakers, civil society, and the public are essential for fostering accountability and transparency in public procurement.